Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, 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 everyone. Super excited to be coming to you live and sharing with you this amazing opportunity. So we are going to give it a minute here for a few people to get jumped on, and shout out if you're watching it live, if you're watching the replay down the road over the weekend, just let us know that you watched this on the replay. So I am so excited. What an amazing month we have had. Hello, Dick Bull. Hi, Tracy. This is the most exciting month I have ever had in my career. And I just want to say cheers to you. Whatever you're drinking, it is 5 o'clock in Kansas. And I know it's 5 o'clock a lot of places, somewhere. And it is time to celebrate an amazing month with so many people having so much success in our company. So I have spent the entire day working on recognition posts and three-way calls and answering Facebook Messenger messages. And I was texting Heidi earlier about our training tomorrow morning, and she's like, I can't even think about what we're doing tomorrow because we are slammed with so many excited people getting in. So I want to say kudos to all of you. Thank you, Johnny. My grandkids are in the house, and I was sweating from head to toe just 5 seconds ago. Took out this messy bun and passed off a 2-year-old so that I could jump on here and go live with all of you and just say, what is up? So let me know where you are dialing in from right now. And if you have a friend who you would like to nominate to be the next success story in this company, please tag them. Put the little @ in the comments and put their name, and it will bring them into the broadcast. Because you guys, a lot of times we want to prejudge people. Any of you who know my story, hello everybody. I'll tell you, I probably would have never ever joined a home-based business had it not been for my husband. And I think the reason is growing up in a small town, I had status. Now I'm going to entertain you guys for a minute. I know that none of you have status. But status is when you spend money that you don't have on things that you don't need to impress people that you don't like, who probably don't care anyway. And I guess I never realized I had it, but I must have, because I was living way above my means. I was 23 years old when we got into the industry together as a couple. Hi, Katie. And we were $250,000 in debt with 5 booming little businesses on the main street of this little podunk town in the middle of Kansas. If you take your map and you find the state of Kansas and you go right to the middle, you'll find Kansas City's over here and Wichita's over here and Colby, Kansas is down here. And we are right in the center. There's not even a dot where we are because there's only a couple thousand people, but about 4 hours from us is the city called Kansas City. And we're somewhere between Kansas City and Denver, Colorado, in the middle of nowhere. So tell me where you are coming in from tonight, because I want to tell you, if you looked for the least opportunity in the United States of America county, it would probably be where I live. But we have been able to create rock star kind of income from the comfort of our home. And if you have a phone, everybody hold up your phone. Pretend like it's like Mr. Rogers and I'm talking to you. If you have this phone and you could just imagine $100 bills shooting out of it, that's what I want to talk to you about, because of these amazing, incredible products that I could show you. Everything from energy to feeling great with CBD to ignite, burn that fat loss, get rid of that pandemic tummy that you've got, the complete nutrition with omega-3s, the sleep patch, which is my go-to #1 favorite. And I will tell you, we also have an immune patch, which everybody needs right now because everyone's afraid of getting sick. So if you could just dream, what would your life be like with an extra $2,000 or $4,000, $6,000, even $10,000 a month? And don't laugh, because we pay checks bigger than that. And we've only been open, get this, a little over 90 days. We're in our 4th month. We started in March, April, May, June. I guess we're in 4.5 months now. Well, halfway through March. So March 16th to April 16th to May 16th to June 16th to July 15th. 5 months. Can you imagine 5 months from now where we could be, knowing that we already have 6-figure earners and we've only been going for about 4 months. That gets me so excited. And that's what I want to share with you guys. So if you click share, you can start your own little watch party. And in the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to explain and get right to the point. What is innovative nutrition? What are all of the products and what they can do for you? How do you earn money? If you want to be more than a customer, you can be a promoter, and you can choose which level you want to get started at. And you can make as little or as much as you want, depending on your own efforts. But I will tell you, the one thing that everybody needs right now is additional income. They have so much uncertainty with where the economy is going, where the state of our nation is going. Are people going to be shopping? Are people going to be coming into their salons or their retail store? Are people going to be traveling? Drop in the comments what you do as your traditional business. Because I want to tell you, in my family, it doesn't matter what business you're in, they have been affected greatly with the many things that have happened since March 16th when we opened this company. And because of these patches, they have been able to boost their immune system. They've been able to sleep better. They have had more energy. They have been able to put even on their young kids and teenagers, and to know that they're getting optimal nutrition to boost their immune system. But let me tell you what else it's boosting: their bank accounts. So I have friends that own salons. Cynthia Sly, one of our top leaders, she owns a salon in the DMV in the Washington, D.C., Baltimore area. Can you just imagine what would have happened to her had she not had this additional income stream, not knowing in March that her salon would be closed until the end of May? I also have a sister who's a realtor. Can you imagine you're going along about your life? Nobody ever planned that we wouldn't be able to do business as usual, but all of a sudden you can't show a house or you get charges pressed against you. Can you imagine? We own several retail stores, and my primary traditional business prior to opening Innovative Nutrition in March was that we were at trade shows, marketing wholesale products to 12 to 1,500 clients that we serviced. And all of a sudden, no trade shows, no travel, no retail stores open. Our stores are in malls. All the malls closed. And as I won't even say as luck would have it, I really believe it was God's plan. Heidi Whitehair came to me in January and said, she's always been a top money earner. She has been in the industry for 2 decades. She had the formulas and a lot of great nutritional knowledge, and over $5 million a month in just her downline she created in nutrition. Now, Dave and I have been in the industry since 1996. Yes, I came in kicking and screaming. I didn't want anything to do with network marketing, but we became $1 million earners. And for the last 20 years, this is the only thing we did. And then we took that money and invested in other businesses, which allowed us to leverage, which is what everybody should be thinking. Maybe you didn't dream of growing up to be a professional network marketer or being someone that was in network marketing, but what would you do with the extra money? And if money was no object, where would you invest it? You could get into real estate. I mean, what else do people do to make more money? They go to school, they get an extra job, they get a better degree, they work overtime, they take out a second mortgage, they put their expenses on a credit card. And here, think about this, you guys, even an extra $300 a month residual income is better right now than if you had $300,000 sitting in a bank account you were getting interest on. So that's what I want to share with you. Heidi came to us in January. She was super excited about a venture, wanted to do something with her team to help them create the residual income they were so used to making over the past 2 decades. I will be honest with you, Dave and I were in retirement mode. I was definitely not looking to get back into the industry full swing, but here I am. It's the last day of the month, and this is why I love network marketing, because when it works so amazing. And some people just have a bad taste in their mouth because of things that have happened. Now, there are a lot of companies out there and a lot of companies with great, great products. In fact, some of my best friends are in other companies, everything from card companies to nutrition companies to water filtration companies, activewear, makeup, fingernails. I mean, people are networking everything. It's the way of the future. People want to shop from home, online, have the products arrived right at their door, be on an auto ship so they don't forget, or you don't have to be, it's your choice. But the reality is that's the way of the future. And I also believe people want to be their own boss. They are sick and tired of being sick and tired. They're sick and tired of worrying if their business is going to be flourishing or not, if they're going to have a job or not, if they're going to get paid or not. And quite honestly, a lot of people aren't just sick and tired. They're just tired. Some people are working 2 and 3 jobs, 60, 70, 80 hours a week. Somebody dropped me a wave if that's you. And they just finally said, this is it. I want to do something different. So on March 16th, 316, that was my number. I really prayed about it. I was so excited to make sure that we did this thing right. And I really felt like it needs to happen on 316. And Heidi and Dave and Ken were just shaking their heads because 316 was the day that our entire country had a shutdown. And we were pulling the trigger on a brand new company. I really feel like God had this plan all along because it exploded. All of a sudden, we had people at home glued to their computers all day long on their phone. Nobody could leave their house. And what happened? People learned an easier way. I won't say easier way, a simpler way. A way that you could truly make money from this device with an app that you would download. Sharing a 3-minute video, honest to goodness, all I've done, never done a meeting since we started the company. I open up my little app, go to my app, and you'll see it has a little 8 on it. I was just planting flowers with my little granddaughter, so I probably have soil all over under my fingernails. You open up the app, you click on the share button, share, and it brings up this little video. And you click on this video, and it comes up. And what does it do? It shares with you
Everything
the patch
you know
technology.
about nutrition is about to change. Introducing innovative patch technology.
And that's all you have to do.
Radical science, dramatic performance, amazing results. This is the future of supplementation as we know it.
It is. It's the future of supplementation as we know it. So that's as hard as it gets. These little body apps, here's how they come. You don't ever have to learn this. You can just share the video. They come on a little sleeve. This is a week's worth. You're going to get a monthly supply. This is the CBD. It's going to look something like this. See the little tiny reservoirs that open when you put them on your body. It's activated by your body heat and your metabolism. This is a 50 milligram CBD, you guys. That's a lot. That's powerful. You can cut it in half if you don't want that much. But I've been in the CBD industry the last 4 or 5 years really heavily. And what you do, you take your weight. So I weighed 160 before I started losing with Ignite. So 160, I would take 1/6 times 2. That's 32 milligrams I need a day if I'm healthy. If you have anything that ails you, they say double the dose. So 50 is good for me. I take this at night along with my sleep patch. It has no melatonin in it. This product is to help your body create its own melatonin. So it has vitamin B6, magnesium, zinc, a proprietary blend which has jojoba. It has just a whole lot of herbs that help your body to create its own melatonin so you don't get hooked on anything. It is like a slow anesthesia for me, and I sleep so good now. And any of you know me, I was an insomniac girl. Then we have the energy patch. I wear that every day. I'm not going to lie. I do love my Starbucks all times of the day. But this energy patch, if I have a long drive, I have a long day, I don't get that after lunch, oh my goodness, I need a nap feeling. Never have the jitters, never have a niacin rush or any of the things that I experienced before with energy products. And it's amazing. This is my husband's favorite because he is a picky eater. He does not eat his veggies. The only veggie he likes is a carrot or a potato, maybe a green bean. He's not into salad. He says it's for rabbits. And I laugh. We've been in nutrition for 20 years, 24 years. And he makes fun of my fruits and veggies. But here, he just takes this little product and opens it up each morning, peel it off. It's about the size of 1 inch by inch. There it is. You're going to take your shoulder. Well, it might be easier for me to do it this way. Take your shoulder, stick it right there, anywhere above your heart on the muscle. And that is going to open up and go directly in through the dermis, get into my bloodstream. There's my other ones. I'm all patched up. I'm telling you, I feel good. And that complete nutrition even has fish oil in it, so I don't have to take omega-3s. And any of you that don't like to burp fish, no more burping fish, stick on your complete, only $50 a month. So I used to pay about $250 a month for everything that's in this patch. And I just want to tell you about this. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, K2, B1, B2, B3, B6, folic acid, vitamin B12, biotin. My friend Cynthia calls it the beauty patch because her nails and hair, everyone in her salon is hooked on it. During the whole pandemic, lashes were growing, nails were growing, hair was growing. People were on fire about this. They nicknamed it the beauty patch. Then it has calcium, your iron, phosphorus, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium, something I can't pronounce, potassium, boron, krill oil, total omega-3 fatty acids, 1,000 milligrams of krill oil. The EPAs, the DHA, the phospholipids, and the astaxanthin, something I can't pronounce, but that's a bunch of stuff. When I lined all those up, it was about $230 a month that Dave and I were spending to take total nutrition, and now we pay $50. No, we don't pay $50 because we get the 30% discount, and you can work your way up to that if you want to be a promoter instead of a customer. And then the last one I want to talk about is Ignite. It's 2 patches. 1, energy, curbs your appetite, burns the fat, increases your metabolism. Patch 2, they both come in here, patch 1 and patch 2. Doesn't have any of the caffeine or any of the big jittery stuff, not going to make your heart race. But what I love is patch 2 because I've been a yo-yo dieter my whole life. Patch 2 supports the body. And so you're going to get vitamin C, B3, B5, B12, magnesium, and then a proprietary blend that is a liver cleanse, blood sugar support, adrenal gland support. And I know my adrenal fatigue was off the charts. And then the other thing that I love about it is hormones. And at the age of 50, not going to explain why my hair is soaking wet. I was hotter than Texas right before this, and I'll be freezing after it. It's just part of being 50 when you're a woman. But when I put the Ignite patch on, I noticed that my night sweats are better. And I noticed that during the day, it's not like I have them constantly. I might have just been hot because I was chasing a 2-year-old around trying to get ready for this call with my phone. And it's just been a crazy day. Drop in the comments how many of you are glad it's Friday because it's been not just a crazy day, but a crazy month. Well, let me tell you, Friday is the best day of the week in innovative nutrition because it's payday. And anything that you do between now and Sunday night at midnight, you get paid on Friday. So how do you get paid? 2 ways that you can get paid. Well, there's a bunch of ways that you can get paid, but I'm going to keep this on a 5th grade level because a confused mind always says no, and I don't want to confuse anyone. So Innovative Nutrition was started with Heidi Whitehair and her husband, Ken, and then my husband, Dave, and I, and our partner who owns the infrastructure in Melissa, Texas. He did $1 billion in sales just in his little sales office last year, not counting this miles of distribution center where everything is shipped. He is a guru when it comes to comp plans, when it comes to product development, packaging, marketing, shipping, international expansion. He's done it all with 17 companies. 17 companies, he told me. When I was talking to him when we had the shutdown, I was asking him about, have you seen all the different relief funds for different companies? And he goes, yeah. I mean, think about it. In addition to you, we have 17 companies we're running. And then it dawned on me wow, 17 companies. So they have the legal team. They have the accounting team. They have all the banking, the e-wallet, the back office, the member tech, the app on your phone, the accounting, the shipping, the labeling, the marketing, our social media, everything. We have the state-of-the-art infrastructure, which allows us to do what we're really, really good at. And if you know Heidi Whitehair, she is incredibly competitive. We're not going to do anything small. Together with her husband and then Dave and I will just say, our husbands call it the dynamic duo because we never stop thinking about all of you and what we can do to have a positive impact on your life and to help you make additional income. So we sat down together at a table, deciding how you would get paid. And boy, did we pull the trigger on something huge. And I'm going to say it again. I've been in the industry since February 23rd of 1996 with Dave. I was in 4 companies before we got married, little or no success. But when we got married, he must be the ones with the brains because everything worked so much better. He followed a system. He believes in a duplicatable system. And we went from being in a bankruptcy with 5 businesses. It was an election year and Bob Dole was running for president. That's really the only claim to fame for our little town of Russell, Kansas, is that Bob Dole lives here and he was running for president. And you guys, the economy was in the worst of times. And with everyone losing jobs, declaring bankruptcy, oil was $7 a barrel, foreclosures out the wazoo, people could not pay me. I was a dance teacher. They couldn't pay tuition. I had 50 little girls. I was teaching ballet. I owned a full service salon. They weren't tanning in the beds. They weren't getting perms or the frosting cap we used to do. It was a very expensive service. A spiral perm was one of my big money makers. Everything just stopped. And Dave and I plugged into a system and replaced our income in 93 days. And for 24 years, we have tried to recreate that kind of success for people that we loved and cared about. But not all comp plans work for the average person and for the person that wants to be the top leader. Usually they're heavy one way or the other. Well, we hit a home run in innovative nutrition because we took everything we knew and we had experienced that we loved. Heidi brought everything that she knew and everything she had experienced that she loved. We melded them together and we made a checklist of everything that annoyed us in the last 24 years as distributors, just like you in the field. And we solved all the headaches. I honestly believe we solved all the headaches and created the most lucrative, simple, duplicatable story, product, and compensation plan in the industry today. In fact, our partner, Terry, said, when he handed us these, he said, if you guys want to team up, I've been holding on to these. It's exclusive. No one else has it. Exclusive formulas, only to Innovative Nutrition. And we shook hands and said, let's go. And then I said, let's have a coding bonus. And he said, why would you want to do a coding bonus? He said, Mark, this is exactly what he said. All that does is piss people off. And I was looking at him. He was adamant about it. He goes, the top leader makes money and it starts cutting other people out. He goes, you don't need a coding bonus. Put it all in the comp plan. If you do the work, you get paid. No hype, no hoops to jump through, no circles to fill, no structure, just pay them for what volume they bring. And Heidi was like, I love that. And the next thing I said, sometimes we would have a lot of volume, but we only got paid on part of it. And we decided, do away with BV. Never pay on half the dollar and call it bonus volume or points. It's just $1 that you sell in products, and we pay you a percentage of that. And you guys, that's where we really knocked it out of the park because it's not confusing. Everyone understands it. If you bring in someone just as a customer and you're a promoter, join at the $49, become a promoter. You get the app on your phone. You get the website on your PC, all free, included in that annual membership, $49. And you even get a customer. Let's say you have a customer that orders Complete for $50 or CBD for $109 or Ignite for $139, whatever they order. We take the dollar amount times 25% if you're a P1 promoter. And that's what you want to do right away. Get from promoter to P1 as fast as you can. If you're not at P1, you make 10%. But if you have 500 in orders or your own initial order, you're locked in at 25%. So what I tell everyone, get one of each patch. It's called the Get Started Fast Pack. Don't work your way up the ladder. Go straight to the top. Collect all the bonuses. It's like being in Monopoly and going to the, you get a free trip to the pay window and you're in. 504, Get Started Fast Pack. You have one of every patch and then you open them up and you sell them. $10 a week. Sell your samples. You're going to have 50 sheets or more because you have Ignite in there too. And what you do, you make all your money back just by sharing on your Facebook wall that you have a $10 weekly sample. Now, people will try it on the third day. These are the messages that I get. I said to one lady, how did that sleep patch work for you? She goes, sleep is okay, but OMG, that Ignite, I am down 2 pounds and I've only been on it for 48 hours. Here's another one. Are you loving the patches as much as I am? And they put cuss words. Can't believe how much energy I have. This stuff should be illegal. It's so good. What the heck is in this? They had 3 days. Then they bought it for a month and they got on an auto ship and they never want to run out of it. Here's another one. I slept like a baby last night. I think it's the first time in a year I've gotten a full night's sleep. I have tried everything, even prescription drugs. I've tried CBD, and I will say it helped a little, but it still didn't get me to sleep. Last night I used the CBD patch and the sleep patch. Best night of sleep I've had in years. So these are people that have tried other CBD, and they said it didn't really work for them. Do you know why, guys? Because we all have an unhealthy gut. And this patch technology bypasses the gut. You don't have to worry about how much your body actually absorbs. Even an elderly person that's very sick that won't take the pills or their body's not absorbing because they're ill, slap on the patch and it gets right into their system. I feel so good when I open up those testimonies. So this is what I say to my friends. Do you want to be a customer? You can get on a smart chip and you can save 10% as a customer. A lot of people don't want to join anything. They just want to be a customer. If that's you, text the person that got you on this broadcast and say, I just want to be a customer. I just want better sleep, more energy, less pain, no anxiety, like whatever it is that you're looking for. You pick your product. But if you want to make money, this is how simple it is. We have a lady that's 72, 73 years old, right at $10,000 a month. 70 plus years old, almost $10,000 a month in her 4th month in the business. We have a young couple with 2 little kids. They called him a roadie. He traveled to road shows. They have made more this month, and it's their 4th, 5th month in the business, than I ever made in my previous company after 4 years. Me, 4 years, and I work hard. Them, 4 months, and they've not ever left their house. So my belief level is so high in our comp plan, and this is why. When you join and you become a promoter that gets to P1, which is 500 in products or customer sales, you start to really leverage. You earn between 10 to 40% when your customers order, and you also get a 30% discount as you work your way up to becoming a 4K promoter. So everybody wants to get to 4K, so they earn 30% on the real dollar of their downline volume. That's you and anyone that you tell, that tells someone, that tells someone, that tells someone. And if you could make, let's say you had 10,000 in volume. I mean, a lot of people in network marketing have 10,000 in volume, but they don't ever make $3,000 a month with just 10,000 in volume. You could just go post on Instagram. And if you had 1,000 people that ordered the CBD and you had 10,000 in orders, it wouldn't take that many to get to 10,000, but you would actually earn 40% because 10% fast start on a customer, and as a 4K promoter, you would earn 30%. We've had people call us and say, this must be a mistake. I had a customer order and I just got paid $40, but they only spent $100. There must be a mistake. And we say, no, that's the Innovative Nutrition Comp Plan. I've been in companies where I could sell $160 in weight loss, and I would get 5% of half the dollar. So I would get $80 that I got paid on, 5%. And if you take 8 times 5, that's 4. I would get $4. Can you even imagine? $4 because of where those people fell. And here, if I sell 180 in products, I mean, my first company I was in, I only made 1% of half the dollar. The company that Dave and I owned for 9 years, we paid 3%. So 10 to 40% is not normal in the industry. And I'm excited about that. Now, the only way that we were able to do that is we made a lot of sacrifices. We don't have corporate salaries. We don't have a lot of people on a corporate team. Heidi works hard. She works all day long. She is watching over customer service. She's answering questions. She's checking volume. Dave's fixing the website. Today, Dave was on working on autoresponders. We're on the phone with programmers. Like, don't think that we're not working behind the scenes, but we're not getting paid a big salary because we put all of that in the comp plan for all of you. So we decided we would work just like you did for the same commission, and we wanted it to be good. So in addition to that 10 to 40% that you get paid on customers or promoters in your entire organization, once you get them to where they're like out earning you, they've passed you, they're at the 4K just like you, and they build a huge organization, you always get a 5% override on all of that volume, so long as that's not your only leg. So what we don't do is stack a whole bunch of leaders and just have a whole bunch of structure things. Like we just say, bring everyone in on your front line, help them. We're going to pay them what they're worth, and we're going to pay you an override even if they out earn you and pass you up. So it's an exciting plan. And we have more people making more money than I've ever experienced in my lifetime. I don't want to confuse you on that. Go check out the comp plan if you need more information. Let me tell you what is important to me. Timing is everything in business. It's everything. I've owned a lot of businesses. I've bought real estate. And when you buy real estate, they say location, 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 right? You watch any of the shows about flipping a house, buy the ugliest town, buy the ugliest house in the best neighborhood, and then you're going to capitalize on that, right? Well, I want to tell you what we did when you think about the industry of network marketing and innovative nutrition. We made it completely hands-off. On an app, never have to leave your house, everything done so far. Fastest company I've ever built, more success, more people making more money, Zooms, Facebook Lives, just like this, in your pajamas from home, sitting on your back deck, on your phone, making money from an app. That's what people want, whether it's the millennials or the next generation. They say this Generation X is the one that's really going to be completely tech-driven. And young kids are making more than their college professors from an app on their phone, sharing one thing. You know what young kids love? Young kids love the energy patch and the CBD. This is their pre-workout. This is their anxiety. And the younger generation, they are all experiencing an anxiety epidemic because of social media and the pressure and everything that goes along with being a young adult. When I tell you something, they can post on Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, or their Instagram story, and they can make $25 an hour with just one person buying, 2 patches. So it's an easier, simpler way for the average person to leverage. Timing is everything in business, but you have to have something that everyone else doesn't have. There are a ton of companies out there with nutrition, great nutrition, life-changing nutrition. There are a ton of companies out there with great leaders. I mean, amazing leaders. Many of them, some of my good friends. But what we did, we put all the training in an app so you get it for free, nothing to pay for. Click on your app, you get trained for free and mentored by people who have actually done it, not someone that did it 25 years ago and they've never done anything since, but they're selling you their training. Like, we're actually in the trenches every day, so we can not just tell you what to do, but we can show you, like, this is what we did today, and this is what you should do, and this is what you should post. People are doing Facebook parties. We have a virtual party room where we show you exactly what to post. You just steal it and put it on your wall. And if someone orders, if there's $100 that goes through your account, $25 goes in your bank account. You guys, that's amazing. But what we did really different, we didn't maybe, come up with something that anybody hasn't heard of, but we did it in a way that solves a lot of problems. You don't have to take a shake. You don't have to swallow a bunch of pills. You don't have to worry about getting your CBD through the airport in your little bottle or your jar. You can fit it in your billfold and you slap it on, slap that app. That's our phrase. Slap that app and then grab your phone and slap that app. Slap that app makes you cash. Slap that app makes you very healthy. So whether you're looking for health or wealth, Dave calls it the Uber of nutrition. The Uber app, when everyone else is waiting in a line that's hot and sweaty and long and annoying for a taxi, right? Everyone else trying to get their cassette player to work and tape their old cassette tape. And the new way is you just stream your music. Some people are trying to put a Blu-ray or a DVD in their TV, trying to clean it so it doesn't scratch. Other people, they just download Netflix. Do you want to keep doing it the old-fashioned way, or do you want to embrace change and timing and take advantage of something that could build you legacy income, guys? We are going to help more people build legacy income than I've ever believed that we could. But it all depends on if you want to make a commitment, if you want to be a customer or a promoter, and getting yourself to P1 with that Get Started Fast pack. It is the last day of the month. So many of your friends that are sharing this video right now, they're this close to hitting their goal. They are like $100 order away from them being able to go see their grandchildren or make their mortgage payment. And small business people, you guys, I admire them so much. All you have to do is like this video that you're watching right now. Like it and drop in the comment, very interesting. I love nutrition. I would be interested in CBD. Maybe you comment and say, how many pounds do you need to lose? Like, who else got a little fluffy during the shutdown? When you comment right now, just sharing some love, everybody just smash the heart button. Everybody look right on your little thing and just smash the heart button, because the person that shared this video with you cared enough about you that they wanted you to know a better way, that they believe that you could take your nutrition and live a longer, healthier life, and a simpler way that you could leverage your income and create an additional income stream right from the comfort of your home. It's $49 to have a membership. There's no risk. And if you become a customer tonight and you're not 100% happy, write this down. You email support@innovativenutrition.com and you can get a 100% refund, no questions asked. So the risk is low. In fact, it's zero. But the upside potential, what's the best case scenario? I mean, Dave and I were a bankrupt beautician and a bull rider. And in our early 30s, we had made millions of dollars. I never dreamt it was possible. In fact, I didn't even want him to do it. I told him, get a refund. Those things don't work. But it's enabled me to live a life that I never even dreamt I could live, all because he took a chance and got involved in an opportunity. Now, that might sound like a best case scenario, but I told you about some young people in this company that have made more than I did after 4 years, and they've done it in the 4th month. That's a best case scenario if you want to work. I guarantee you here, you're going to have a better opportunity. All companies work, but it depends how hard you want to work. And as far as like how many people you have to bring on your team and how fast it has to grow to make money, I really believe we have the best opportunity for that. If you want it to happen maybe in the next 90 days to 6 months rather than 2 to 4 years. Now, realistically, even if it took you until Christmas, and let's say between now and Christmas, you finally got to 4K, you were at the 30% level. Let's say that you had 20 people in your group. They were each just using maybe $50 a month. You know, you had 1,000 in reorders of customers, and you were maybe making $300 a month just from your customers. Realistically, you guys, that's pretty good. That's like having a real estate property that you know, let's say you had a $100,000 house and you were renting it out with your overhead, your insurance, your taxes, whatever, and you had cash flow. It'd take you about $100,000 to $200,000 a month to get $300 a month residual coming in, and here you can do it for $499. And the worst case scenario, you hate the product, you don't even like the person that shared this with you, get a refund, no questions asked. I don't know if you guys are as excited as I am, but in my opinion, when I look around, even if people are successful, even if they already love what they do. My son has a lot of retail stores and a clothing company and a nonprofit. He's never quitting his job, but he loves innovative nutrition because he believes in residual income. And there's nothing like flying home to your mom's house, sitting on the back porch, not working, and knowing you're going to get a direct deposit. It's just a fun way for people to create an additional stream of income. So you don't have to quit your job. You don't have to go full time. Let's just think about what could happen for you between now and Christmas. And you guys, knowing that it's the last day of the month, share the love with the person that sent this to you and tell them you at least want to be a customer. Help them. If not you, if you don't have dreams and goals and you don't want to do it, help them achieve theirs. Because I guarantee you, you're probably already taking 1 a day daily vitamins somewhere. You could just get a $50 complete nutrition and it could really help them out. Maybe you have a kid that struggles with anxiety, or they can't sleep at night, or they have PTSD because of the military, or maybe they're going through something and they just have a ton of anxiety right now. This is a natural way might be a little easier than an antidepressant or taking NyQuil at night or having to have a sleeping pill or something for anxiety, go Google CBD and see everything it's good for. I guarantee you, you could use a CBD patch. If not you, someone you love. So this is your call to action. Text the person or go on your messenger and say, I'm in. I would love to help you out. Or you say, I have questions. I need some more information. Or you say, thanks for sharing this video with me. I have no interest in what you're doing, but that lady from Kansas sure was entertaining. I mean, at least give them some kind of love, right? I am the co-CEO of Innovative Nutrition with Heidi Whitehair, and I have to tell you guys, she's the professional one. I am just an average girl from the middle of nowhere with really big dreams and goals. I love people. I love my family, my grandkids. I really believe everyone on the planet should experience time freedom to be with the people that you love every single day of your life, and financial freedom so that if you want to spoil those grandkids, you don't have to be looking at your checking account saying, can we afford it? You guys, life is too short to play small, and none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. So I would say to you, why not you and why not now? Get with the person that shared this video with you, and I hope all of you have an amazing weekend. We're looking forward to incredible announcements in the month of August, so stay tuned. But today we are closing out our best month so far. July was way bigger than June. June was way bigger than May. And we are absolutely breaking records because of the incredible leadership. That's all of you that are sharing this video and the work ethic that you've shown, just locking arms with this awesome team on a mission to make Innovative Nutrition a household name. And we do believe we will eventually be the next billion-dollar company. You guys make it a great night.